All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and all glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak, Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai's sake. We're the brothers from GMS Miami. I'm Brother Samak.
I'm your brother Zakaria.
Yeah, and today we're going to go into the digital all, but the buying and selling part of it, all right? Because the digital all right, in order for it to be used, all right, you have to buy and sell to use it. And so we're going to go into the infrastructure. We're going to go into this new system that these Edomites are building, all right, start with the elites. All right, where in order for you to buy and sell, you have to use this digital all. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to go into articles, because you got a lot of these pseudo Hebrew Israelites that are out there saying that the digital all, the M to the O to the B, is plantation Christianity, is an embargo, is right. What was the other one? Sleeping with Edomite women?
Women.
Yeah. All types of madness, which is straight up, as we clearly see what's going on around us, it's a lie.
Yeah.
All right, just let's be straightforward, okay? And so we're gonna go into articles and bring out certain key thing that's happening within the financial system, all right, especially with institutions like SWIFT, a cryptocurrency like Ripple Labs. All right, to really bring out, that in this new system that these Edomites are building, you're going to need that digital all right. to buy and sell. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's start with Sirach chapter 5, verse 15.
This is the book of Sirach chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or in a small."
Right. So and that's the thing with our people, man. All right. They if it sounds nice, all right, they just run with it, all right, instead of looking into things, all right. They want to be ignorant. They don't want to know, what's going on, all right. And again, when we bring out certain of these articles, it may sound boring, but hey, this is for the elect to build up their faith, because a lot of our people, they don't want to look into anything. All right, they just parrots. They just regurgitate what their leadership says instead of looking to these. The apostles of Great Millstone always told us, all right, to look into things. Yep. All right, look it up for yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a precept.
Mm-hmm.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 5, it says, "A wise man will hear and will increase learning, mm-hmm. and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels." So a wise man, he's gonna hear the counsel of the elders, man. The scriptures say, be meditating in the counsel of the elders. That's what we do, man. That's how we learn these things, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai. We learn that the MOTB is the M to the R to the K, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we know it. We can see it's being played out because we took wise counsel, and the Lord revealed that unto us. The scripture said the Lord will do nothing, but He reveals His secrets unto His servants and prophets.
Right. You know what? Bring out what was it? This Proverbs 14 and 15. Okay. Because that's the thing. The apostles told us go into this word karagma. We did it ourselves. Right. All right. Apostles are like, hey, look into things, watch the financial system. All right. And that's what we were doing. Yeah. And we were wait a minute, and putting things together. So bring that out.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 15. Says, "The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going." Right.
And that's again. So the apostles are like, hey, go into that word, the mark. It's karagma, all right? And we looked at like, all right, but you got a lot of people that know the Israelites, they don't even want to go into words. Right. They just want to, hey, my leadership said this is it. And that's why you're going to be caught out there. Because the famine is only intensifying, all right? The There's going to be rolling blackouts. Yep. There's going to be shortages, and this is all designed to get you to take that digital awe and enter into this new financial system.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
And so that's why a lot of our people are just simple, and they just believe anything their leadership says instead of looking into things, man. Like the Church of Berea.
Right.
You know.
That was a good precept.
Yeah.
I got one. I'll get that, but then I got another one. That was a good Acts. The Lord told us, to be like the Church of Berea. This is Acts 5, I believe.
Yeah, Acts. I wrote it down. Acts chapter 17. Start at the 10th verse.
Acts chapter 17 and verse 10. Yeah, it says, "And the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, whose coming thither went into the synagogues of the Jews." Verse 11 says, "These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so." Yeah, so they searched to see what Paul was saying was true. All right, that's what the Lord, that's what, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah, that's what the apostles tell us, man. No, don't take our word for it. Look it up for yourself.
Right.
Right.
Because, hey, we're not robots, man. Okay? But a lot of Jake want to just be robots.
Right.
All right? Okay? Like, you gotta start, really getting into these words, getting into, what's going on around you. All right? And a lot of our people, they don't want to do that. Okay? They just want to regurgitate, and that's it. They don't want to really dig into this stuff. So if you got one more, I'm gonna start bringing out some articles.
This book of Sirach, chapter 8 and verse 8. It says, "Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction in how to serve great men with ease." Verse 9 says, "Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as much as need required." All right, so you're not supposed to miss the discourse of the apostles and the elders, man, because these lessons coming out, for us to know what time we in, man. All right, according to the scriptures,
That's right. That's right. That's why we give double honors to our apostles for pushing that vibration, encouraging us. Hey, man, you got to get into this. You got to look into things. All right, and the water for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for showing us who our leaders are, our pastors, okay? Because, hey, that, now we know, all right, this is the right way to go. Because, it's awesome to know that you're an Israelite. But what else is after that, knowing that you're an Israelite? You should know that you're an Israelite, okay? You should know what your biblical nationality is according to, the Lord, according to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? So there's more to it than just knowing you're an Israelite. All right, you got to know the name. You got to know these prophecies. Okay, so now we're going to get into the financial system of how this digital awe is going to be used. All right, so and that's how we're going to. Again, it's not plantation Christianity. It's not an embargo. It's damn sure not sleeping with Edomite women. Okay, so this is from Business Insider. All right, this article came out October 8, 2021. It says Capgemini says nearly half the world will be using cryptocurrencies to send money in the next 2 years. A revolution led by remittances, right? Meaning payment, settlements. Okay. Now let's get into this. And remember, this is a Capgemini. I got it right here. Just to the is a French multinational information technology. All right, service and consulting company. And they were established in 1967. So they're an old company. All right. And this is what they're saying. Okay. Now keep in mind this company, Capgemini. It says a new report by Capgemini estimates that around 45% of users will be using cryptocurrency to make payments by 2023. We're now halfway through 2022. That means 6 months from now, they're predicting over half the global population will be using cryptocurrencies to buy and sell. So what does that mean within the next 6 months? Hey, this sounds like a financial crisis is coming.
That's right.
All right? It sounds like an economic catastrophe is about to happen.
Yep.
Okay? It sounds like, all right, there's about to be a shakeup on a global scale, all right, within all these countries. Okay? If that's what they're predicting. All right? And didn't the IMF and 10 countries simulate a cyber attack on global financial system? All right. This article came out December 9th, 2021. And didn't they say that one of the things that they'll have to do, all right, to alleviate the problem is the participants discuss multilateral policy to respond to the crisis, including a coordinated bank holiday, debt repayment grace period, swap and repo agreements, and coordinated delinking from major currencies. All right? So they're talking about cyber attacks. They're talking about rolling blackouts. Yep. And then you have this Capgemini company talking about within 2023, all right, half the population should be using cryptocurrencies to buy and sell. It gets better. The use of solutions like Ripple XRP protocol makes sending money to other countries faster and cheaper. Now, it's interesting how Business Insider uses this particular company. This particular company was in Davos, all right, this past week discussing remittance for recovery, a new era of digital money, World Economic Forum, Davos, Switzerland. Okay? Ripple. It says right here, Nigeria, Vietnam, the Philippines, and other developing nations with nationals living abroad are already using cryptocurrency to send remittances back home in order to avoid high transaction fees. All right. Now, I want to get to where they said right here. Companies like Ripple and its XRP protocol are already being touted as the next phase of transformation in the global remittance service market. Platforms like Ripple have the potential to reduce settlement times from day to seconds and provide savings. Credit Suisse, that's a big financial institution. It said right here, evidence of this was already seen during the pandemic. According to the Asia Development Bank, the use of services like Ripple, mobile money, and Bcash helped deliver faster settlement, greater operational efficiencies, and more competitive foreign exchange rates during the crown pandemic. So while the pandemic was going on in Asia, they were using, this new financial system with cryptocurrency. Okay? That's one article. Again, keep in mind, this is Capgemini, all right, who's predicting next year half the global population will be a cryptocurrency. Again, let's go now with this Capgemini. There's more. Swift teams up with Capgemini. This article came out May 20, 2022 to test its ability to be used for CBDC transfers. Okay? So this Capgemini is saturated in the know and in this new system. All right? If they're working with Swift. And Swift is I got them right here, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications System. All right, what they do is that they allow banks to send messages to each other when it comes to transferring large amounts of money. All right, for example, you have the Bank of England. They need to send money to the People's Bank of China. Swift is part of that. All right, especially Swift when it comes to Western countries like Bank of England sending money to the Bank of Germany and so on and so forth. They're part of that messaging system. All right, and this is what Capgemini is working with. All right, to push forward this cryptocurrency blockchain technology. All right. Another article. J.P. Morgan replaces real estate with crypto as its preferred alternative asset. May 26, 2022. All right. So this is moving fast. All right. Ripple XRP stands to gain with crypto payments adoption at 45% by 2023. This article came out last year. This is from Finance Feed. I'm just going fast just to paint this narrative. Russia considers allowing cryptocurrency for international payments as sanctions over Ukraine bite. And they were testing it. Remember the articles? Ukraine was receiving Bitcoin. Right. Russia, they were receiving Bitcoin when they were getting sanctioned by America using the SWIFT, because America really is behind the scene that's able to sanction countries because these countries have to go to SWIFT. Okay? That's how you know Revelation 13 and 11 is on point.
Right.
Now, let's get to the good stuff about this Ripple company. All right? Oh, and by the way, which the SWIFT teams up with Cap Gemini to test its ability to be used for CBDC transfers. Last year, SWIFT collaborated with American professional service company Accentria, which is partnered with Ripple Labs, to establish a cross-border transaction between CBDCs and establish real-time growth system. All right, this buying and selling has nothing to do with embargo, has nothing to do with plantation Christianity. Yeah. And you're teaching that, you're a liar, and it seems like now it sounds like you're paid off.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. Now let's go to Ripple Labs, this company, CoinSpeaker. Ripple compatible chip development is said to be sponsored by the United States Navy. The military, okay, is backing Ripple. All right. It says Ripple XRP are in the spotlight once again after the news that the U.S. Navy is hiring a firm to create implantable chips that would be compatible with Ripple's blockchain. That's why Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, was at Davos, Switzerland, at the World Economic Forum. Yep. It's all coming together. All right? All right? Brother, bring out Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3, unless you don't got nothing.
Cause I got a couple, but I'll bring that out first.
Come. And Lord willing, let's edify for the elect. There's a lot of information, and I'm just trying to move smoothly as possible through this man. Probably Al Bashimi Al Shai.
You said Proverbs
22, verse 3.
Come on. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse 3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished."
There you go. All right, and we're being prudent, man. All right, we're discerning. All right, we're using what's another word? Shrewdness. Mm-hmm. All right, we're looking into things. We're like, wait a minute, whoa. All right, this digital art. All right, in order for it to work, the whole financial system has to change. Yeah. And this is what they're doing behind the scenes with the financial infrastructure. Okay, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. This is definitely not an embargo. Right. This is definitely not plantation Christianity, and it's damn sure not sleeping with so-called white women.
Right.
Okay?
It's physical.
It's physical. All right?
Yep. Cause I got a precept.
Come, bring it out.
A couple of them. This is the book of Daniel chapter 12. In Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4, it says, "But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and sealed the book, even to the time of the end. And the Lord, Yahushua, he unleashed the seals." So now we have the understanding. It says, "Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And the Lord gave Esau the ability to have this technology that you can send money, from one part of earth to another. All right, because the Lord gave him that power, man. And ultimately, the Lord set Esau up to control everything, so the Lord can bring him down, man.
Right.
And our people are deceived, and they're gonna be willing to take that karama, because Esau, he gonna change the whole system, man. All right. So knowledge increased. That's why Esau got that technology. All right. All right. Digital currency. All right, and ultimately it is witchcraft too, because our people, they believe in that. They don't believe in they're gonna switch the system, so they're gonna believe that that's actual cash, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to buy or sell using that digital currency with that charagma, man. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." We're not ignorant of his devices, because we know Esau, he wants total control. All right, he heapeth unto himself all nations. That's what Esau is going to do. You're going to be you're going to be a super slave to Esau. He's going to be able to track everything with that blockchain. He's going to know what you're doing, what time you at, everything. So that's why the Lord said, don't take it, because you're going to be a servant unto Esau. Esau going to be like your God, like your God. Right? And one more. This is Psalms 64. Psalm 64 in verse 5. It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search." So they've been doing this. They didn't have this system set up for years. Now they're trying to put it to the forefront, because this is their agenda. They want their new NWO, their new world order, man. It says, "Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, man." So they've been wanting this so they can have total control, man. Like Aaron Russo said, if you don't comply to them, they're gonna shut off your karagma.
Right. Man. And what's the best way for you to comply? Well, they're going to make it that in order for you to eat,
Yep.
in order for you to drink,
Mhm.
in order for you, all right, to live, you got to get this digital all. Baba Kushab, you can get the book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 21. All right.
This is because Sirach chapter 29 in verse 21, it says the chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame.
And that's what Esau is coming after. All right. Things that you need to live. Okay. While you walk this earth.
Yep.
All right. And that's why these people are going to run and grab that digital all. All right. In order for them to be able to continue buying and selling.
Yep.
Again, it's not plantation Christianity. Like Elder Yashawamba always says, Esau done with the Bible.
Yeah.
I mean, they're allowing now weirdos and freaks to be in schools.
Yeah.
All right, they're done with that, man. They're done with the Bible.
Yeah, they don't believe in the Bible.
They don't believe in the Bible. I mean, look at the way what they are talking about on mainstream media now. Okay, so this is what they want. They want you to be underneath them. And if you want to continue to live in their world, you got to take this digital off. You want to continue to get water and food, and shelter and clothing, you need that digital off.
Yep.
And that's why we know a lot of our people are going to take it, even those that know that they're Israelites. All right, because they're not looking into things. They're being simple. All right, and they're listening to bug out leadership that are completely lying to them.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Unless you got something.
God, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
This is book of Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 7. It says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so the rich is ruling over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. These people, they going to have to go to Esau for the one of all things. All right, but the Lord told us to trust in him. The rich, they're ruling over the poor. They're going to put that clamp even tighter, man.
Right.
Because they got control over everything. They own everything. So what else is there to do? Right? To have that power, man.
That's right.
Have that power and the rule with rigor, man. All right. Chip say he had 2 horns, but he spake like a lamb, but he was like a dragon, man. He gonna bring them draconian laws out, man. He gonna make it mandatory that you get it.
That's right.
Or if you don't get it, you gonna get put to death, man.
That's right.
The Lord said, "We don't take it. He gonna keep us in that hour of temptation, because we coming into that time, man."
That's right. That's right. They say 2023, half the globe population will be using cryptocurrency. That same company that's now working with Swift.
Yep.
All right. And behind the scene, Ripple Labs is doing all this shit.
Yeah.
All right. That's crazy. Like, it's like here. It's literally here. If you don't got anything, get us Sirach chapter 39 and start at verse 26.
This is the book of Sirach chapter 39 in verse 26. It says, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, of the grape, and oil, and clothing. Yeah.
So that's how you know Esau knows this Bible, and he knows, okay, I got to set this system up that if they want to continue to get those things, they need that digital inside them in order to continue, purchasing those items. All right.
Yep. He's gonna have total clamp. He's gonna have total clamp down on all society. All right. That's the scripture saying. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell. You got something else?
Read 27 too.
Okay, come. Proverbs, Sirach chapter 39 and verse 27. It says, all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners are they turned into evil.
Right, and that's what Esau's doing. He's turning all those things, all right, into a way that in order for you to get those things, you got to take that digital off. So that's evil, because we already know what the repercussions is. All right, destruction, fire, if you take that digital off. All right, he took everything that the Lord had put on this earth for our sake to use and turned it, into evil. He made it into a price. All right, he tainted it. He even diluted these, diluted. All right, mixing. You got what do you call those? Those seeds, those GMO seeds and all that. Okay, now he's taking those same GMO stuff, and now you want to buy this GMO, which is not healthy at all. You got to get this digital off. All right, total. All right, evil, man. That's what Esau Edom did. All right, and that's what he's doing, and he's continuing doing, and and this digital awe is coming, man. There's no stopping it. And these elites, all right, the Illuminati, they want their NWO. Yep. This is part of it.
Yep, I got a precept. This book of Psalms chapter 10 and verse 7 says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Because Esau, he gonna put this as a good thing, man. Are you able to cryptocurrency? You able to have your own wallet? You able to control your money? But ultimately, he's controlling you because he's knowing everything that you do. You know, so he's full of fraud and cursing, man.
Total tracking you, right? Because when you buy and sell, he's gonna see what you're buying.
Right.
How? Okay. He's gonna track even in that digital awe. You know where you're going, what you're doing, how much energy are you consuming? Yeah. Everything.
Yep. Your medical workers. He's gonna know everything about you because he's trying to be like the Most High.
Right.
It says his mouth is full of, Psalms 10 and 7 says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. And this agenda is mischief and it's vanity because the Lord's going to take him out. Verse 8, he says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. And that's what he's doing. He's set against the poor. Really, he wants the whole world because Scripture say rich and poor, you know. But he mainly wants you Jakes to be take that charagma so he can have total control of you. Right. Man. He says, verse 9 says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And this whole NWO is a net. All right, to get you going to Esau instead of the Lord. Right? So that's what the Lord said, woe unto you that go down to Egypt for help, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right. It's going to be to your confusion.
Yep. Yeah,
if you ain't got another one, we going to bring out one more article just to seal the deal.
Okay, I got two more verses. It says, he croucheth and humble himself. That's why the scripture said, never trust thy enemy, man.
That's right.
He humbleth and so he crouches and humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, the Most High have forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it. But the Lord sees everything. The Lord even making you do it, man, because the Lord is sealing your instructions to do this. You know? That's
right. And you could bring Revelation 13, 16 through 17.
All right, come.
So yeah, while the brother's getting that, I got an article. I brought this out plenty of times. I believe other brothers have brought this article out. But hey, this is where it's going to. This is from Metro .co.uk, and it says you can now store Ripple and Bitcoin in a creepy micro, you know what, implant that's been compared to the mark of the, all right. It says whenever you got loads of cash in your wallet, there's always the chance of losing it or being robbed. See how they're pushing that, okay, when that peace and safety and all that, okay, it's deceit, that fraud, that lie. But if you're using the cryptocurrency Bitcoin Ripple, you can now store them in a place where you'll never mislay your cash. A Danish firm called BuyChip, that's the same Danish firm that the United States Navy was sponsoring. It's the same. Yeah. See how it's all connected? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Has just released an update for its chip implant, which means it can use Ripple, one of the hottest virtual currencies right now. This means you'll be able to store your virtual cash stash under your skin by getting the surveillance under the skin, by getting a chippy chip installed in your hand. The chip uses Ripple's own payment system, which means it doesn't need to be connected to the owner's bank account. There you go. And then there it is. It has the image of it. It says, however, the device is already proving controversial and has been dubbed the M to the O to the B. On Twitter, one person wrote, I like Ripple XRP, but I will never get the chippy chip, the M-O to the B. Then he says, praise. That's not his name. Yeah. No, thank you, Satan, another added. Some Christians believe the book Revelations predicted that a monster with two horns like a lamb and speaking like a dragon will place a M-O, the M-O to the O to the B on humans' foreheads. Anyone who is not given the M-O to the B will be unable to buy and sell anything. Yeah. And we already know who that two horns is. That's America.
Yep.
That's Babylon the Great. That goes to show you the technology, okay? The American company, Ripple, that's, okay? That's talking about that another beast, the two horns, like a lamb. It's America, man.
Yep.
Babylon the Great. All right? Man.
Yeah.
This is it. Like, yo, this is like, this builds up our faith. Like, yeah, Dawadi al-Bashim al-Shai for opening our minds when the elders brought this out about the digital all, they're going to force everyone to take this, get into the word, mark, it's charagma. And now, as we see in time past and how they're perfecting this technology, you're like, yeah, this is it.
Yep.
It's not an embargo. It's not plantation Christianity. Damn sure ain't sleeping with so-called white women.
Right.
All right?
Yep. I got a precept before I bring out that revelation.
Right.
This is book of 2 Peter chapter 1 in verse 19. It says, we have also a more sure word of prophecy. Whereunto, we have a more sure word of prophecy. We see the words of Yahweh Shema Shah come to pass, and we see the prophecies right here. So we're at the end, all right, end of Esau's society. It says we have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed as unto a light that shineth in a dark place. And we're that light that shineth in this dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. So no prophecy of the scriptures of any private interpretation. We know what the scriptures talking about, man. And the Lord had holy men write these things down. All right, John the Revelator on the island of Patmos wrote these things down for us in these times, so we may know what time we living in, man. So this Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor. So the rich and poor, small and great, free, those who's out, all right, in bond, the ones who's in bondage and in the jail. It says to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead. So he gonna cause everybody. He's going to try to cause everybody to receive that charagma in the right hand or in their forehead, which what is Elon Musk with the Neuralink. All right, so it's already out there. The Lord shows you the forehead, and he shows you the charagma that they're implanting in people's hands. So you can't get around it, man. All right, it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save, that word save meaning except he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yep. So the brothers brought out, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. All right. As the scripture said, you're not going to be able to buy or sell, all right, except you take that charagma. And Esau, he set it up that you're going to be able to buy and sell with that, man.
I want to bring out what it says in the NLT about the buying and selling. In the NLT version, it says, and no one could buy or sell anything without that charagma. Which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Yeah. There you go. And no one could buy or sell anything without that, the same thing. Right? If you want to... And then you notice how it says the word save, because that's how Esau's presenting it. Oh, you want to be able to eat, you want to be able to drink water, this is the only thing that's going to save you. Yeah. That digital all, which is totally okay. It wicked, because according to Revelation 14, you're going to be destroyed by fire if you take it. Yep. So like, come on.
I get that. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8, it says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, talking about America, man, is fallen, that great city, which made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And all these nations, they're taking on the philosophy of Babylon the Great, man. And the third angel followed, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, the beast is what, NATO, the EU. Right. It says, in his image, the revised Roman Empire, it says, and receive his charagma in his right hand or in his forehead. So any man, if they worship the beast in his image and receive the charagma, it says, verse 10, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you take that, and you're gonna be destroyed in front of the Lord, the angels, and the elect, because the scripture say Revelation 15, the elect, they're gonna be in the sea of glass. They're gonna be on top of the sea of glass, mingling with fire. They're gonna see the burning, all right, because they didn't take it, you know. But those who take it, y'all gonna be burned up, man. Verse 11 says, "In the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever." Meaning a long time. It says, "And they had no rest day nor night, who worshiped the beast in his image, and whosoever received the charagma." Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh in the face of Hamashiach, or the face of Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, so hey, this is what the saints is patiently waiting for. We seeing this Esau moving fast. What Apostle Hart, you know, he deemed this year the year of Yahweh Shema Shai turning up. We seeing prophecies turning up, Esau's turning up. The Lord pouring out His Spirit more, because we at the end, you know.
You want to get the last verse, Revelation 3 and 10.
Come on, let's get it.
And then we'll close off with that one, because it's going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to keep us from that hour of temptation.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, because you got, if I already say, you got people that I work with, they know that the charagma is the C to the H to the IP. They say, I'm not going to take it. You don't know if you're going to take it. If you're not serving the Lord, your ass going to take it.
Right.
Man.
Once you know, that's why they're creating these famines. That's why they're creating, all right, these shortages, because they're putting you on your knees to go and run and take that digital R to save you from starving, from dehydrating. All right. So, yeah, that's how you know these people, man, you know, they're full of shit, man. And you see how they full of shit. Because, man, when the pandemic kicked off, these motherfuckers was running to, you know, I got to, putting on the mask, fucking running to go get the jump shot. Now they're getting 4 or 5 jump shot boosters, which now is coming out that it didn't work, but you know, and it could be, and there's other things in it, and that's why people have side effects, but that's for another topic. But the point is, you folded.
Yep.
Okay? And that's the thing with our people, man. They do a lot of this talking. A lot of that selling wolf tickets. You don't know. That's why we fear the Lord. That's why we keep going in these scriptures, man, and push it out. You don't know, man. Okay? You don't know how you're going to be in that day unless the Lord, is dealing with you, man.
That's right. In this book of Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10, it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." So the Lord said, you kept His word of His suffering. He going to keep us in the hour of temptation. When that hour of like a time never before, man. All right, that's your faith is gonna be tried, man. Scripture says to try everybody who dwell on earth, man. Because our people are so comfortable of just going in the store, you know, buying things like that. You're not gonna have access to those things unless you take that charagma. But the Lord said He gonna keep you. He gonna make sure we fed during famine. He gonna make sure we're clothed, we have shelter, man. All right, because these people, they're gonna be lined up. Them FEMA camps gonna be lined up, man, everywhere. All right, because our people deceive and they're going to die that take that. But the Lord said He going to keep us in our house, man. You know?
That's right. That's right. If you ain't got anything else.
That was it,
hey, so Lord willing, this was edifying. Again, we wanted to go into the buying and selling portion, okay, with the digital R, and to show you how it's being built, the whole financial system is being built. That's why, you know, Klaus Schwab, Build Back Better, Fourth Industrial Revolution, this is it. They want everybody into this new crypto blockchain technology. And in order for you to buy and sell, all right, you got to use this technology, and then they're going to hit you with the okie doke. Get rid of your cell phone. Now it's time to take the digital off. All right, and that's when, if you're not rooted in these scriptures, you're gonna fold. All right, because it's going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai who's going to put that hedge of protection. All right, put that spirit on you to not take that digital off. That's why you got to get this truth now. You got to seek the Lord now. Okay. Because eventually, we're not going to be teaching this anymore. Nope. We're not going to be going through this anymore. All right? We're not going to be on the highways and byways anymore. Nope. All right? So you got to get this now, man. And again, this should prove, without a shadow of a doubt, man, all right, that the digital R, all right, that MO to the B, all right, will be used in order for you to buy and sell. Yeah. Not plantation Christianity. Again, not an embargo. Yeah. All right?
It's physical.
It's physical.
It's a physical thing that you're gonna have to put under your, if you go into the word, you'll know, man. It's a physical thing that Esau gonna cause everybody to get inside of them so they can just swipe and just go on, man. It's physical. It's not spiritual. The MOTB is the physical. M to the R to the K, man.
That's right. That's right. So, Lord willing, let's edify. We want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rukakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right? And to the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. When you pray with your head covered. Shalom.
Shalom.
And a Bible ball.
Bible ball. Shalom.